This is the holiday cottage that we're staying in Grasmere in July 2016. The cottage is called the Daffodils, and there's actually a vase of fake daffodils up here in the utility room. Now this is the first room you come to when you come through the main door here. And it's got leaflets about local places, and there's even a seat here. This is where we leave our muddy boots and shoes. Then there's the washing machine and dryer. An old clock here. Paddington Station, London 1854. We hang our coats here. I don't know what is in here. Then we go up these 2 steps. We come into the kitchen. No, the kitchen isn't massive, but it's all right. There's a breakfast table there. Got some Pringles. The oven is here. The microwave and the sink. The sink looks out onto the utility room with the daffodils. And then you walk, there's the fridge and freezer, then you walk through to the lounge. Now this is an absolutely massive lounge. It's the biggest lounge we've ever had in any holiday cottage where we've stayed. So we've got a cabinet here. We've got these little candlelight things. And the fireplace is here. Television with a sky guide. Windows. It's got stained glass windows, and we think these are daffodils, with a yellow trumpet and white petals. So there's 2 armchairs here, and one of those special chairs with a footstool. Then there's a big settee here which I can stretch out on, and there's the main table. Another armchair, and over there is yet another armchair and a little table. And there's a big cabinet here. There's a CD player with these dog ornaments. There's nothing in any of those drawers or cupboards because Terry checked. Another window with the daffodils. And here is the main dining table at the far end of the lounge. Hello, Terry.
Yoo-hoo.
Now you can see all the pictures on the wall above the sofa. There's a grandfather clock here.
Victoria, BBC correspondent.
No. And now we come through to the hallway. There's another door here that goes out into the back garden. There's a seat there with an old-fashioned telephone. Mirror here. It's funny when I can see myself recording. And then there's the staircase. Another little table. Now I'm going to do the corridor, the hallway. And then there's a coat cupboard here, and this is all under the stairs. The ironing board and everything is kept in here. And then there's a suitcase cupboard next to it. Sure. Yeah, there you go, there's nothing in it. And this is in the corner here. We've got nice warm radiators. More pictures on the wall. Another mirror. Lights on the wall. Picture of roses. Elephants. More ornaments in the cabinet. Then you turn left and you come into my bedroom. It's a very nice big bedroom. I've got patio doors straight out onto the back garden. I've got a double bed, 2 lockers, one either side. There's little lights directly above the pillows. And on the left hand side there's a sofa and an armchair. And this table with a lamp. There's this table near the window, near the patio doors. And this is the view from the patio doors. It's a very nice view. It's a bit damp to sit outside at the moment. And this is my massive television. Now this is the first time we've ever stayed in a holiday cottage with more than one television, and it's got a Sky Plus HD box, which is actually better than the one in the lounge. There's a lamp behind there. Looks like there's a picture of a tarn or something. Dresser, chest of drawers, wardrobe. Yeah. Oh, and not forgetting to mention my chandelier. It's very nice. Even the pattern is nice. And the chandelier. And now we come back out to the hallway again. And then you carry on. There's yet another mirror. And then there's some seats along here. A window at the end. When you turn to the first right, this is the main bathroom. Well, this is the bathroom I use because there's a separate bathroom upstairs. It's got an old-fashioned bath. It's got a shower room. And then that is the gas boiler cupboard. And you've got the sink here. And the toilet. And then behind this door is a separate toilet all on its own, but we won't go in there. Now we go back to the staircase. We'll go upstairs to Mum and Terry's bedroom. Big mirror here. Then there's the cleaning materials cupboard and the linen cupboard, which are only accessible to the cleaners. And then this is the landing. And this is Mum and Terry's bedroom. It's a nice bedroom with an ensuite. Nice pictures on the wall. I don't know what's behind that little door here. I did try to open it yesterday, but I couldn't open it. Maybe we're not allowed there because it could even be how people get to the studio, which is a part of the cottage which is off limits, because I think it is either occupied by the owner of the cottage, or it might even be let out separately. But anyway, we can't go through there. And then there's a third television in here, but we haven't tried this one yet, so I'm not sure if it's got a Sky Guide or anything. Another mirror, chest of drawers, wardrobe. This is a nice view onto the main street. See people walking around. You see we're right next door to the post office. There's the sign out there. And funny enough, this cottage is for sale, so it's just as well we're staying in here now, because if the cottage is sold, then the new owners might not let it out as a holiday let. They could buy it to live in themselves, and then we wouldn't be able to come here. So it's kind of sad, because now it makes me wonder if we'll ever be able to come back here in future years, because I think this is the best holiday cottage I've ever stayed in, especially as it has so many facilities like extra televisions, Wi-Fi, massive rooms and so on. This is the double bed with a fan on the ceiling directly above the bed. There's the armchair next to the bed. Yeah, I think that's about it for the main room. There's a nice mat on the floor. Now we go through to the ensuite bathroom. There's nice ornaments on there. There's the toilet, the sink, a mirror, and another shower. So that's all very nice. So that's it for the indoor tour. So the next thing will be to take a tour of the garden outside. Well, of course the garden's outside. I haven't got any shoes on. Have to just pause it.